Hi guys and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're in ISRL Season 4 and Multiclass Round 6 at Sainte. Excuse me while I go and kill the Wi-Fi.
I've said a fucking word!
You have now. I knew I'd get it earlier. Only 7 races tonight. We got Timmy! Rooty, Vitamin G, Hat Maris, Fubs, Nick, Creasy, and Mr. C jumped in the lobby. "60-minute race, round St. Quat B, and it's tyre wears ×2, fuels ×2, and we're going to get qualifying started in a moment." Fair enough, Mr. C. Craydon! Wifey says hello, Craydon. She says it nicely to you. It's a lovely dimple you got on your chin. Hello, wifey. You're gonna prick me with that prick. Just gonna put the message up ready and what for qualifying. If I could spell. So there we go, qualifying's underway. 0 seconds. Uncharacteristic room, Ian and Petro, have a good race, mate. So we've got GR2 guys going out on the track, and I think it's the first for this season. We've got more GR3s than GR2s. The simple way to put it, all GR2s are going to be on the podium by the end of the race. Petries, our overall leader in the standings, 7 points in Fubs and Timmy. If there's enough time, we'll probably can, yeah. If you want to. They don't make you stop watching TV, I do. So we got Timmy on his flying lap now. Thankfully there's that many corners on this course and that none of them are named. So there's something I don't have to remember. Timmy there going over the bridge. It's a sharp left. Fubs with his Honda, still trying to kill him. And Rooty, the lonely Sainte. And then GL4 we got Creasy in his Viper, Vit in his customary Pug, Hat covering for Mash in his McLaren, and Nick in his R8. Look wifey, pretty car. Don't worry about the colour scheme. I know that won't appeal to you. How about that pretty car? I like the one behind it. It's got munchies all over it. So we got Timmy coming up to the line now with his flying lap of a 155. Fubs comes across the line with a 158. Petrie is going to be closing up on Nick very quickly. Last few corners. Quickly have a look as Nick starts his... In fact, it's crazy starting his lap before. Rooty there with a 156.421, so good enough for second. Fubs in third, Crazy there. Starting on his qualifying lap. Nick coming up to start finish line. Start his. And then we have Vit and Hat. Easy onto the bridge. Just so you know, Hans is not racing because he's doing the Tijni Fugu Frenzy tonight. Wasn't sure what time his lobby was, so thought best to drop out. Walter dropped out at the last minute for no apparent reason. Mash just a bit too busy on a Saturday. So Hat kind of filled in for him. Who's still sitting next to him without something sticking out of her. Can do. It's a crazy go over the line with a 208. Me violate someone, never. You enjoyed it at the moment. They'll always wonder. So Nick coming up to the line. .209. Vit then comes across the line. 208. lap there with a 2:08. So I'm good for the race. Timmy! Rooty in second, Fubs in third, Fit in fourth, Hat in fifth, Nicky in sixth, Creasy in seventh. So Nick and Creasy. Gotta try and beat the timer, which I'm sure they will. Unless they do a Herbie lap and then they won't. Creasy coming up on the last two corners. Sneaking in a cheeky second qualifying lap? No. Is the answer. Nicky's pushing it. Could be 6, I see, hasn't improved. So now we just wait for the timer. Get into the race. So we're waiting for Hat and Fubs to come across the line, and then we can get the race going. Across the line. Fubs not far behind him. His customary winning screen wiper going, and there's qualifying over. So Timmy on pole, routine second. Here we go, 60 minutes round Sainte. A massive 7 races. Sorry?
You say they're fat. You say they're massive races, so you say they're fat.
Massive amount. How many fingers? Oh, you're saying I'm fat. Body shamer. Wifey's a body shamer, and we go. Petrie making the push for the first corner. He's had to slow down, now he's coming under pressure from Fubs. Creasy yet again using the power of that Viper to get flying off the lines up into second on the GR3s. Petrie's there. This is going to play perfectly into Tamo's hands. He's going to have to defend from Fubs. As always in multi-class, mediums and softs both have to be used. So Tamay leading from Petrie in second, Fubs in third, Vic leaving the GR3s. Creasy, Nick very close. Hat just settling in behind, ready to pounce. Off that 90 degree on the left-hander off the bridge. Vic trying to get as much. Creasy going a bit wide. Nick's gone flying past him. Nick flips into second in GR3s. To that sweeping right, and on we go. Nick going for a tighter line than Vic, and Nick is up into first in GR3s, but Vic makes a callback. 3 abreast they go into this left-hander. Nick with the inside line, Vic going for the wide, using that pug's good cornering speed. But Nick's held on, and now Creasy's using the power. Come down to that right-hander. Creasy's snuck his way in front of Vic there. So Timmy is already pulling out to lead. But Root is having to defend off Fubs. Sorry, wifey? Sainte quoi? Why? Is this the face that cares? In fact, Fubs must have got a... After that interruption from wifey, Fubs has dropped back a bit. That's what you think. Nick powering along onto the bridge. Bit wide. Allowed Crease to come flying past it and Vic with him.
Come on, Timmy!
Timmy is winning. Look at his car. Do you like it because it's got a dick on the side? No, I'm not on the side of it. Timmy now with a 2-second. Oh, bit ragged there. And as of last night, Timmy, the newly crowned GR4 champion. Are you still here? Cheers, Mia. How are you, mate? It's all fun in the Herbie house. Oh. It's crazy again. Bit ragged there. Bit having to shut the door on Nick trying to mug him into the last corner. Yeah, I can't complain. That's good. And already Timmy's powering on, trying to rebuild that lead. But Petrie's got him in his sights now. Across the bridge they go. Only 5 minutes into the race. Crazy leading this GR3. Well, if you joined early, Mew, you'd have heard the wife complaining about me robbing her of her TV to do this. So both on the medium tyres. But using that slipstream, close right up. Remind me of last season when I kept nudging Fitz car to see if some munchies would actually fall out of it. So Fub's getting rid of those medium tyres. Timmy already putting the power in. Nothing separating 4th, 5th and 6th. Hat just keeping it straight. To lap 4. Sorry, my wifey. What did you say? How very dare they? How very dare they? Yeah, I've got 2 to sell. Right, get back to the racing. As if I would. So Fub's after his pit stop. A little bit behind the other GR2s. Crazy. Managing to hold that as they go across the bridge. Just a little joke between me and wifey there. Keeping it going. Nothing separating these 3. Tebe has now opened up a 2.6 second lead after his little blip and already got the fastest lap. Fub's now was on those soft tyres and he's starting to rapidly close up on Red Petrie. Crazy. Little bit ragged but keeping it going. With the fastest lap so far in the GR3s, I believe. Yep. Fit. Getting the tighter line. Can he get the run? So he's closed Crazy down now. Sorry, my wifey. Oh, I've seen that pin there. Yeah. Was right there.
Thank you.
So what was you thanking me for not doing? What am I going to do tonight, was I? You asked me to do it this evening. But I thought you meant tomorrow. I was going to do it tomorrow. Yeah. So they want you to replace me. You are. And Vic's making the move. Got the inside line for the tight right-hander. Side by side they go. That's going to leave Crazy back on the inside. It looks to try and do the cut back now. Can you do a good Timmy? Yes, she can. So Fubs now. 5 seconds. Baby monkey. Baby monkey.
Baby monkey.
Oh, Crazy's going wide. That's going to leave him open for Victor. So you distracted me from the racing, my lovely wifey. You've already got one fan. So with Mew and Vic fighting, Nick's looking to get in on the action now. Across the bridge they go. There's only one person who can do a convince, or is he? That's our hunting impression. Sweaty ballbacks. That's his favourite line. Or cockwombles. He does have worrying lines of "fuck the donkey" though. We can't work out why he's talking about doing that to donkeys. Well, I know, and I'll remind you that's where the sun come from. Coming down to the last corner. Oh! Can we see what happened to Vit there? Went all sorts of sideways. Just caught the grass. Oh, that's unfortunate for Vit. Doesn't mean he can go for his pit stop. So Timmy leading by 3.9 seconds over Ruti. Seems to have got his I don't know if that was a timing glitch, but it said Fobs was only 6 seconds, but now he's back down to 10. And he's still putting in pretty decent laps, so I'm not sure what happened there. So if it's accident, it's Crazy and Nick back battling it out. Nick's looking to do the manoeuvre now. But this is where the Vipers are the strongest, these couple of straights. A bit there after his pit stop. With hat on machine pitted 2 laps ago. 3/4 distance. Job, 2's them very well. He's got some clear space between him and Nick now as they head up to the last corner. To lap 8. So we're looking roughly. In fact, Timmy just caught up to the catch hat. Ruti only 3 seconds down on him. Fob still holding that 10-second gap. Vid's probably kicking himself after that little. I bet you was. So if you look through it, Tammy is leading the GR2s with fastest lap. Root is in second, just coming past Hat Maris. Fobbs is in third. With that Honda that constantly tries to kill him. Creasy's leading our GR3s.
Bye, boys.
Wifey says bye bye. So we are looking roughly about 31 lap race maybe. Nick in 5th, Fit in 6th, Hat in 7th. So it's very close with time, lap times. Oh, a little bit of contact between Fit and Petrie. I think she was trying to see if the pressure of her being next to me would make me stop. So Tammy, after Petrie having a little bit of contact, he's now got a 4-second gap over. He's still holding firm with that 10 seconds over in Honda and Phelps. Crazy. Managed to put a bit of a gap between him and Nick as they head up towards the bridge. And Tammy comes flying past them. So I would imagine that he's only going to be... They only get lapped 3 times at the most. So Crazy there's opened up the gap. But Vit is starting to close in. Petrie comes flying past Nick. In fact, Petrie comes flying past Crazy as well. Now Hans is doing his Fugu Frenzy tonight. But he wasn't certain when his heat was, so he had to drop out. Which is a shame, but you get to play with the big boys. So Timmy now flying along. Not sure when Timmy is going to come in and pit though. Because we saw Le Mans with a completely different pit strategy to Petrie, and it nearly worked. Now Fobbs closing up on Creasy and M3 guy. In fact, Fobbs has now broke that 10-second gap and 9.5. Creasy has fully pulled away from Nick now. And now Vit 6 seconds back on Nick. And Hat there in 7th. Yeah, I can imagine. But you're always welcome. Yeah. GR4 finished up last night. Got to decide whether the next season's going to start this year or next year. Because we might get 2 rounds and then 2 rounds in, and then we'll have Christmas and New Year. So they won't be racing for 2 weeks then. So, and plus, on alternative news, Sambabus is returning on Tuesday night for season 7, where we see whether Screechy tries for the trifecta of victories. But But before that, on Monday night, we got episode 2 of our No Man's Land co-op with a calm and collected Yorkshire lad named Hunty the Punty and his never-ending battle of the pings. Although he will have a surprise on Monday, so I'll have to get the stream up quickly to catch it in its full glory. Oh, it's what you get when he won't let us play the game of Hunt the Punty. It's a bit now, 5 seconds back on Nick. I know, it'll be fun. So Timmy now with a 6-second lead. Rooty still 9 seconds in front of Fubs. Creasy still leading the GR3s. A 2.2 second gap on Nick, who's in second. Vit now 4.4 seconds back on Nick, so Vit is closing in, and Hat holding about 8 seconds. But he is getting quicker. I have to remember that Hat is still transferring over to the wheel. An hour sitting there, well, an hour and 8 minutes really with qualifying. It's a challenge. So Timmy and the Lords of the Underground coming up to start lap 13. In fact, Timmy is into the pits. Let's see what route he's carrying on. Timmy comes out on his soft, on his medium tyres. As Rooty come, oh, side by side they go. Guess I No Man's Land. I know, but that involves testing and being try-hardish. Timmy's realising can't push it as well with those mediums compared to the softs. Fubs now only 6 seconds back on Petrie. Creasy still holding firm. Timmy had his Petrie is a damn fine racer and he's a lovely bloke. But as you can see, he's done over 20,000 miles in that car. The question is, Timmy just doing a quick fly? And is he going to pit on to get rid of those mediums as Petrie comes in? I'll find out now. No, they're both still going. Fubs now only 5 seconds back. He can actually see them on track, so he's got something to aim for. Creasy's, and then Nick's got Vit charging down on him, and Nick's tyres are pretty much dead, while Vit's on fairly new rubber still. And it looks like Vit's trying to get straight past him, going the long way, and has. So now Vit's got his eyes set back and catching back up to Creasy. As if all the possibility he might drag Nick along with him. And Creasy's into the pits. Nick staying out. So Fub's now only 3 seconds back on these guys. Timmy! He's absolutely fine. Petri had some sort of incident to have dropped 3 seconds back. Or is it just the case that those tyres are dying? I wouldn't have thought so with those GR2 cars. But Fub's now only 2.4 seconds back. And in fact, Fubs is pulling the fastest lap at 1:54.518. So Vic leading that GR3s now. No. Nick in 5th. Creasy in 7th. So he changed his tyres, he's just doing that one lapper. Hat there in 7th place. Lapping consistently. Petri's into the pits because Fubs pitted earlier. He's now up into 2nd. Can he make any inroads onto Timmy? The other question is, has Creasy left enough fuel to get round? I would imagine he has. Just do that one lap on mediums and back onto the softs. He's absolutely charging now. 207.5s. And Nick into the pits. And Crazy back onto the soft tyres. Battle of Hondas. And in fact, Fubs is. Whitley's got a lot less fuel. Timmy. Petri 4 seconds back. Fit now. 13 seconds in front of Hat. Goes, as I say, going around very consistently. Nick there in 6th place after his pit stop. Full tank of fuel, and with the softs on now, Creasy back on the softs with a full tank. And they're on lap 14, so half race distance. Look, we are looking about 32 lap race for the GR2s, 28 for the GR3s. Fubs it is. Just about on the verge of breaking through the 5 second barrier. So come up onto the bridge. Unfortunately, Fubs is going to have to pit soon because his fuel's getting low. But at ×3, can he get another lap out of them? Petri's only doing a short stint on those mediums. Fit is absolutely flying along. Another 207 lap. Fubs says, brother. Oh. Managed to hold it, well hold Fubs. Could have been a lot worse than that. So Timmy round the last corner onto lap 16. Closing up on the GR3 boys. .28 minutes to go, and Fubs is into the pits. Sorry about that, just having a quick drink. So Rooty back into second place. Vit. I know, it was exactly the same point. So Hat there in 5th. And he's now starting to break in the 208s. Nick going along nicely. And Creasy's going to be settling down. Question is, will he have one more pit stop or will that be it? 4 seconds down on Nick. The GR3's closing in. So Tamai is our race leader. 11 seconds in front of Rooty. Or Petri is his actual name. He's got 10 seconds, no 15. 19 seconds on Fubs in 3rd. Vit leading our GR3s, who really is on an absolute flyer. Hat in 5th, 17 seconds down on Vit, but 10 seconds up on Nick, who's in 6th, who has 4 seconds on Creasy, who's in 7th place. And Nick's got the charge, Timmy up with him. Timmy past Nick as they come down towards the bridge. Onto the bridge they go. Petri with that 16 seconds, but he's going to have to pit this lap. So is Timmy. Petrie's. We all know Petrie does plenty of steps. Probably. But my god, that petrol gauge is... that's very close to nothing. Fubs there in 3rd place. Still with the fastest lap, and here comes Vit into the pits. Timmy comes flying past Hat. And Hat comes into the pits. Nick coming up to the last corner. Vit's already come back out, so Vit's held on to his lead. Petri into the pits. Oh my god, that was close. 1% of fuel left. Yeah, he's got to do some. No, I'm just looking at Timmy. That petrol gauge is even lower than Petrie's was. So Fubs at the moment in 2nd place. I think he's fueled up towards the end with where he might just do a quick dropping onto the mediums, unless he may well have started on mediums. Petrie there, 3 seconds back on Fubs there. Vit onto the mediums now, as rightly spotted by Mew. Nick there in 5th place, Creasy in 6th, Hat there in 7th. I thought he had, but that's scarily low fuel. I think it'll be enough to get him to the pits. And then we'll find out. So Petri, that 1%. In fact, Petri's closing up on Fubs like no one's business. So Fubs is coming up onto Hat. Timmy out of the pits. 22 minutes to go. Starting lap 20. So Fubs 10 seconds back on Timmy. We've Petri 1.3 seconds behind him. Vit now in the lead, obviously with Timmy coming up behind him. Nick's in 5th, 9 seconds in front behind Vit and 3 seconds in front of Creasy. And Hat in 7th, only 3 seconds back on Creasy. Petri comes flying past Creasy now. They head towards the bridge. This is our closest battle going on, Fubs. Petri can see Fubs now, so this is our main interest. And in fact, Petri is closing up on Nick, probably at the best point to get past him. Did get held up by a minuscule part of a second. And both of these are fueled up for the end now. And in fact, Fubs is actually pushing and he's closing up on Timmy. As soon as I say that, the clock goes up and then goes back down again. So if we just have a look at it as we go, they come up the line to start lap 21 with 20 minutes to go. Timmy is our leader, 7.8 seconds. Fubs in 2nd, 1.8 second lead over Petri. Petri there in 3rd. Vit leading GR3s by 10 seconds over Nick, who's in 5th place. My keyboard just died. I just saw my technical difficulties. So Nick there in 5th place. Only 1.5 seconds in front of Creasy now. Nah, just needed charging. Hat still going along nicely. Timmy keeping that lead around the 8 seconds. And in fact, Fubs has opened up that gap on Petri by a few hundredths of a second. Big cruising away at the front of the GR3s. Nick in second, Creasy in third, and Hat in fourth, the GR3s. It's these GR2s that we need to watch because, well, that said, Fubs is pulling away from Petrie. Can't seem to make any inroads on Timmy. Until that Honda, as always, kills him. That Honda, it's a beast. So now Timmy with a 10-second lead over Petrie. Fubs 2.4 seconds behind Ruti. So while he was closing, he's now got to do all that work to catch back up to Petrie. Fit now. Cruise control for the win. GR3. Nick, oh, a little barrier contact has allowed Creasy, who's now into that slipstream. We could get a nice little battle going here, and in fact Hat is closing in on them. Creasy going for the inside for this corner and flew straight past Nick. Can he get that big Viper closed? Slowed. In fact, he just seems to have. But Nick's now got it back under control and he's back into that slipstream. Up to the final corner. Onto the straight, side by side. Well, it looks side by side. Firmly in that slip zone. Crazy struggling to keep that beast of a Viper on the track. And we all know Nick loves that R8. Crazy really struggling with that car. Coming up alongside him as they go head towards the bridge. A couple of sweeping corners. Safely through that and onto the bridge. Hat is closing on these as the more they fight, the more it works for Hat to close up and join in. Around that sweeping corner and onto the straights. Creasy hits the barrier. Nick's into the slipstream, Fubs into the pits. No problem here. Where Creasy flew past Nick. Nick wasn't close enough, but Hat is closing in. We just love a look at Timmy. In fact, Petrie is closing in. Fubs after his pit stop. 10 seconds back from Petrie now. Fit leading by 13 seconds. Creasy and Nick, no separating them. Nick looking for the inside for T1. Creasy struggling with the brakes. And Nick's through. Nice move by Nick there. Up into fifth, back up into fifth place. Only 1.4 seconds behind, so he's closing. Someone to play for in this GR3. Through these sweeping sets of corners up to the bridge. To the last 13 minutes now. As Timmy comes to start lap 25. 9.6 seconds in front of Petrie, who's in second, who's got 9.6 seconds over Fubs. Vit in fourth, 15 seconds clear of Nick, who's got Creasy right on his back bumper. In fact, Nick's managed to open a little bit of a gap. Keeping that 1.5. Through that sweep. Dogleg left, right. Tight right-hander. Creasy is within touching distance. Nick seems to be driving really well tonight. And in fact, if I have a quick look at the tables, I think he's actually second in GR3s with 29 points, so he's only 1 point behind Mash. In fact, yeah, he's only 1 point behind Mash for the lead in the GR3s as they start lap 23. And he's getting slowly closer to these the more they fight, as I've already said. It works in his favour. It seems the case that the Viper's got the speed, but the Audi's better through the corners. Now we drop down to a couple of sweeping corners before the bridge. Up to the bridge they go. Oh, Creasy hits the barrier. So allows Hat to get to within a second of them now, so he's clicking. Soon be in that slipstream zone. And that's allowed Nick to get a bit of breathing space. So if we have a quick look, Timmy, you're leading by 10 seconds over Petrie in second. He's got 26 seconds, Fubs in third, Vit 17 seconds in the clear of Nick. Creasy has closed it back, but that said, Hat is there. A little bit more fighting by these pair. Vit's into the pits. So I was thinking he's got a big enough gap, he can pit and he can come back out. Still leading. And there he is in front. These three split by 1.5 seconds. Creasy having a look. Trying for the late braking. Didn't happen that time, but he is now close enough. Got the sharp left coming up. The Hat is definitely in play now. 9 minutes to go. Out of interest, Vit is still 12 seconds in front of these. across the bridge. If you couldn't already see that. 0.3 of a second now between Nick and Crazy. This is where we saw Crazy get past Nick a few laps ago. Lighter on fuel, tyres a bit more worn. 0.3, he's looking to try and do it again. Through that dog leg. Trying to go outside. Through that tight. Oh, and Crazy goes wide. And Hat slips through. I told you. Ready to pounce he was. Now. Crazy tyres. Oh. Very ragged. The Hat there in 6th place. Go on, Hat. Nice going. Unlucky for Crazy. They go to start lap 25. So Kebab! Cruise control for the win. Crazy all over the back of Hat's bumper there. Hat's got something to race for now. Can he get close to Nick? Slip of... No, he hasn't actually. Onto the bridge. As we've seen on previous laps. So, Tabai! 10 seconds in front of Petrie, who's just coming onto the bridge. We've now got 35 seconds on Fubs. Just cruising, Fit there in 4th, going for the win, Nick there in 5th, Hat in 6th, Crazy in 7th, with Tamay come flying past. Timmy's going to come up to Hat on the dog leg, safely through. 1.2 seconds to Nick from Hat now. Back up to 1.4. Come up to the final 2 corners for the start lap 25 with 5 minutes to go. On lap 29, maybe 2, possibly 3 laps to go. Petrie into the pits, just a dab more fuel I believe. Fubs there in 3rd, Fit in 4th, Nick in 5th, Hat in 6th. In fact, Hat cracking race there, just kept it steady. The first 10-15 laps again he's practicing, as all try-hards do, leave it till the race. You've got 60 minutes, you know, you can get plenty of laps to get practicing. And in fact, he's closing in for the move. Can he make a move on Nick now? Coming up on what seems to be the prime overtaking area. We've got this dog leg right, and then the tight right-hander. Firmly on that back bumper now. Through the dog leg. He has a look. Or Is it just to let Nick know he's there? Round they go. As Petrie starts to close in. For the last two corners, the dogleg left. Petrie. Whew. Threading the needle on these two. So on we go. Lap 26, start to lap 27. So Sainte clearly clearing the lead. In fact, we got our GR3 and our GR2 leaders. Petrie in second. Fob's there in third. Cruising along for the win, and Tim has come back with the fastest lap of 154.2. Wasn't allowing Fobs to have that victory. Vic leading our GR3s, and I believe with the fastest lap. Nick, in fact, Nick may need to do a splash and dash. He's definitely going to get round before the time runs out, so he's got 2 laps to go. No way he's going to have that fuel last. Hat there in 6th. Creasy there in 7th. I think Nick might have realised, and that's why Hat's been able to capitalise on it. Not putting aspersions against his driving, because he's a very quick driver. But I think Nick's doing a bit of fuel saving. Side by side they come to the dogleg. Hat through there into 5th place. Up to the tight right-hander. Yeah, Nick's definitely going to have to do a splash and dash. It's very possible Creasy might have to as well. So Vic leading the GR3s, Hat up into 5th place and second in the GR3s. So come up to the line. Yep, Nick's going in for a splash and dash. Creasy staying out. Ballsy move there. Sainte on his final lap, I would say. It's been Ruti in second. Fobs in 3rd, Vic in 4th, Hat in 5th, Creasy in 6th, and Nick in 7th. Oh, I think we need to keep an eye on Creasy though. Has he got enough fuel to get round? Heading up towards the bridge. I think he might just have enough, but he hasn't got enough to pressure a Hat, even though he's 3 seconds down the road. Final lap. We will just come to Timmy coming across the line for the win. So Timmy is our winner. Oh, my goodness. He's nearly just on fumes. Petrie across the line for second. And Vic comes across the line to take GR3 victory. He did very well. Hat comes to take the line 5th. Creasy in 6th. Kebabs comes to take 3rd. Nick there in 7th. So there we go, guys. So Timmy, pole, fastest lap, and I believe Vic got pole and fastest lap for the GR3s. He did. That was damn close. Just save the replay. So we just have a quick look at the result. Timmy with the win on fastest lap. Rooty in 2nd, Fubs in 3rd, Vit in 4th. Cheers, Petri. Pleasure as always to watch your race, mate. If you've enjoyed it, give it a like. If you want to leave a comment after, please do. Thank you, Mr. C, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday for a bit of farming. Have a good evening, guys, and look after yourselves in these trying times. Bye-bye.